Hi, welcome to another program. This week we want to talk about the status of the Ukraine conflict, because we have been reviewing this, and we saw it, we are going to review it later on again, and I think it's very important for us to be aware what's going on in Ukraine. Now, the likelihood, in our understanding, likelihood for a major conflict between Ukrainian army and the Russian army remains, despite all these statements, low. There might be some statements exchanged between Kiev and Moscow, but the likelihood of a conflict really remains low. Because if there will be a likelihood of I will say, an assault, a military attack from one side, it's not either Russian or Ukrainian side, we should be seeing a lot of mobilization, demobilization, deploying of soldiers, equipments, military vehicles, all these things along the border, and we have not been seeing that. Now, you might argue that the President Zelensky has ordered drone attacks on the separatists in around the Donbas region, but this is only for domestic policies. He is trying to show or impose himself as a leadership or a leader of the country, and he tries to strengthen his popularity, which has been now dropping almost 20 or 19% at this time, and this is very important. So he tries to show himself that he's taking all these necessary actions, and he's not afraid of Russia. But in case, in fact, I will say this is not true. Both sides are really careful about their actions, other than their statements. That's why we don't believe that there will be a likelihood of a military conflict between these two at this moment. Now, you might ask, so what's going on with the Russian military? Why there's a deployment in the recent days along the border? This is only to threat the Ukrainian army not to make a military attack on the Russian, I will say, army, and to convince Ukraine to stay in the Minsk agreement, because Ukraine has been arguing that Russia has been giving Russian passports to people around the Donbas region and also Crimea, and this is going to, and this has been only for the reason to nationalize the or to increase the Russian, I will say, assets, including the people around there, to make it look like it's Russian but not Ukrainian. That's why it is against the Minsk agreement. But Russia wants Ukraine to stay within the Minsk agreement so it can pursue its policy. Therefore, all these military, I will say, practices around or along the, let's say, Ukraine border is to give message to Kiev that stay in the Minsk agreement and nothing more than that. Therefore, at this moment, we don't know exactly what both parties are thinking or states are thinking, but this is our own understanding and outcome from their actions. It will be Russian advantage to prolong, I will say, the status of the Donbas in the region, but also it increased the chance of a Ukrainian military attack in future, because Ukraine cannot stand forever without a resolution of Donbas problem. Therefore, although it seems it might be a little bit advantage for Russia for the moment, as long as the Russian economy is going to weaken, that will be a great problem to Russia. Now, Turkey has been started to pass, I say again, underlining, started to pass an economic turmoil, which is going to last at least 3 to 5 years, if not a decade even. For the moment, Turkey is going to also change all its foreign policy, national security apparatus, and all these things, because the economy is weakened. But Turkey has the way to, I will say, recover from this. We have done that before. We have seen this economic crisis, and Turkey recovered. Now, for Russia, it's not the same. Not because of, I will say, the embargo from US or EU, I will say mainly, but the Russian industry is not based, has not been changed yet. Still, the economy based on, I will say, the energy turnover, almost 80 to 90%, and as long as it stays there, this cannot be achieved. So Russia has to start really producing, really manufacturing the things in order to support the economy and strengthen the economy. And President Putin has missed this window, basically. So they are going to have an economic crisis. It will be a big thing in the future, and it's going to affect a lot of things. And this is the first area where it's going to affect, or one of the first area where it's going to affect is Ukraine, Crimea, and Donbass area. So prolong this is not the benefit of Russia for the future. Anyway, and if you like this video, please share it with your friends. And as I say, please subscribe yourself to our channel, so we are going to share more videos with you in future. Have a nice day and see you next time. Bye.